If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, how do you know when it's time for you to walk away from a deal, and why does it matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Coming to you live for HVAC Technician's Sales Secrets. We are on video number 2, and we are talking about end of the call, okay? So like, when do you walk away from a sale at the end of the call? Let's say that you meet with Bob and Betty, you meet with Dave and Diana, you meet with Frank and, trying to think of a woman's name that starts with F. Frida. Frank and Frida. And they tell you no. All right, that's a sign. Walk away, right? Like sometimes I meet with salespeople, I meet with entrepreneurs, and they're like, "Hey Scott, I really want to get this deal, and I know that it didn't work, but I'm gonna keep calling them." Like, look, they went with somebody else, okay? Like, I get it. I like the work and the effort, but put it into somebody you have an opportunity with. Number 2 on this list, they expose motives or games. I could think of a time when I first got started in heating and air sales, like 2002-ish. I go to this house, and I start talking to the homeowners about their problems. And they give me this line. They go, "Hey, we really don't want to buy heating and air. We're looking for people for our downline." And I'm like, "Downline? What are you going fishing?" What the hell's a downline? And they go, "We sell XYZ product." And I go, "Oh, you're telling me you called me to recruit me. You had motives. You weren't planning on doing business with me. And I really do appreciate you taking an evening call from me to set me up on an appointment to make me an offer to sell your junk." Right? I was mad. They had motives. And they were like, "Well, why don't you tell us about the heating and air system?" Like, you're not planning on buying one. You were never planning on buying one. It's time for me to biggity bounce. Deuces, right? And it could be, there's a couple of different reasons for this. It could be that you're meeting with a secret shopper. It could be that they own the competition and they're trying to recruit you. They could be using you for your knowledge, right? They could be, like, at the end of the day, the only thing that they care about is your outcome, your design. I don't know how many times in the world of sales, and I don't care what you sell, there's people who will go out and shop your design. "Hey, do I get a copy of this? Hey, will you leave all of this with me? Will you leave this scope of work with me?" Right? And like, in my head explodes, and I'm like, that is my game plan. That would be my secret sauce. And secret sauce, yes, is mayonnaise, ketchup, and relish. So don't secret sauce me, okay? Don't secret sauce me. And this is why you should join my email list right here. Join. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. What that means for you is private coaching, private training, or discounted. I got to pay for my bad habits. I got some really cool headphones on today, right? Just picked these up. Helps with my hearing problem. So what you need to know is there is a point at the end of the call that you walk away. You could go back and revert to video number 1, because we are in video number 2. Number 1 says if you're dealing with an abusive, aggressive, or appalling person, there's an issue with whatever you're selling that you're going to have to pick up and indemnify whatever that they have to sell, or you're in danger, or you got safety issues. So realize, excuse me, at the end of the call, there's reasons for you to walk away from the deal. And sometimes you just got to go with your gut. At the end of the day, you're going to go, "Gosh, dang it. There is something wrong here. I don't know what it is. I'm going to extricate myself." Like, and you should really try to figure out what that reason is why you extricated yourself, because every time you walk away from a deal, it gets easier. Just like every time you work into a deal, it gets easier, okay? It's a double-edged sword. You walk away from a deal and you're like, "Scott, but it was so easy to walk away from that deal." I'm giving you the heads up here on video number 2. When you walk away from a deal, it gets easier every time. And then instead of looking for reasons to stick into the deal, you look for reasons to biggity bounce, okay? You got one of 3 things to do from here, just one of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, like, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow if this is social media, right? That's pretty cool. You can hit follow, or share with a friend, because that would be amazing as well, right? Sharing is caring. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.